Founder, Women Entrepreneurs in India, Chennai, for the guest of honor.
Good morning to one and all present here. Hope you're all safe. So I'm going to ask two questions. Are you ready? I was a lecturer, so I love asking questions. Yeah, are you ready? Yes. Great. So first one will be the easy question and the second one a challenging one. And the condition is that all the dignitaries are not supposed to answer, and whoever is into IoT, please don't answer. Alright? Anyone who is into IoT in the incubatees or attendees? Okay, so please, no answers from you, okay? Alright. So me being a lady, I would like to ask, always it's like ladies first, but I would like to ask the men first, okay? And this question has nothing to do with this event. I thought, let me pep up the crowd and kind of connect, right? So the question to all the men out here, when is International Women's Day celebrated? 8th of March. Excellent. Let us give all the men a great round of applause. Thank you. I told you this is an easy question, okay? And now the turn to all the beautiful ladies here. Are you all ready? Okay. So your question is, when is International Men's Day celebrated? See? Don't Google. Don't Google. I'm going to give you 5 seconds. Oh wow. I think we should give them a big round of applause. That was a fluke, or you really know the... Great, awesome. And that day is also the day of Women's Entrepreneurship Day. So they also celebrate it. So can we go ahead with the next question? Yeah. So I'm going to ask something related to an app that was featured on the Google. Okay, so Google has selected an app in 2020. Can you guess it? Any guesses? And again 5 seconds, because I've been given only 5 minutes now. Later during the technical session we can have more interaction. Alexa. Any guesses?
Alexa?
No sir. The question is simple. Google has selected one of the apps as the top app or the final or the winner of Best App 2020. So let me give you a clue. No. Really tough question. I like it. Yeah. No. In fact, Atmanirbhar is, it falls in the second or third. I'm not sure. I'm just asking the first one. The clue is that the particular app improves sleep. Sleep improvement app. And the second good thing about this particular app is that this was built by a woman in business from India. I think we'll have to give that lady a big round of applause. We talk about a lot of women entrepreneurship and women in business, but in reality, it varies from state to state, right? So me being into the space of women entrepreneurship, I think she deserves, the accolades because she has come up with the sleep improvement app. And just imagine, so many of us, even before the pandemic, I think we never thought about it. But during the pandemic, it looks like so many are going through a lot of challenging situations, and this particular app puts people to sleep. Now don't Google and don't go to the app now, alright? Okay. So let me brief you about my journey very shortly. So I come from a very small village in Ooty. So my story is very simple. Having come from a very small village, today I have built an internationally recognized brand that is Women Entrepreneurs India with a pan-India network of 30,000 plus women. So when I started, I didn't have any knowledge in business, zero backup funds, and no network, zero network, okay, no confidence. And the first person who was against me was my dad, because I was a lecturer and I cleared my state level national exams. He said, why not you join an institution rather than, taking up the risk? But somehow I ventured into the business. So from the nutrition domain, I did my nutrition career in Avinash University, Coimbatore. So from the nutrition domain, I completely transformed into IT. Just imagine the plight of the business. It failed miserably. So that was the learning lesson for me. And now, currently, I'm handling a lot of IT projects, and I'm supporting women to start, formalize, and grow their business. And the best part in Women Entrepreneurs India, I would say, is that my business partner is none other than my mother-in-law, who is a state award winner. So this is one of the challenging questions. Even my dad is unable to find an answer for. He's like, why do you start a business with your mother-in-law? So I was like, initially I couldn't answer him, but right now I have the answer, because having run the business for about 6-7 years, I know that whenever I was in tough times, whenever I was going through the ups and downs, she was always there for me. I think that itself has made me come to this level, and I owe my thank to her as well. And she's a state award winner. She has written more than 20 books, and 3 of her books are in government library. So I think having her is my privilege. So one thing I would like to say to all the incubatees and to the aspiring entrepreneurs here is that, especially women, I would say, see, when it comes to business, it is all about entrepreneurship. So don't bring the gender into that. You're not a women entrepreneur, you're not a men entrepreneur, right? So even if you're a woman, think like an entrepreneur and don't think that you're a woman entrepreneur. So I think with that, I'll share my quote that I had written